Welcome to Scout Automobile. A 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS is here, and it's more than just a car. It's a thunderous blend of power, heritage, and open-air excitement that only Ferrari can deliver. Building on the incredible legacy of the 812 Superfast and the previous GTS, the 2026 edition refines everything enthusiasts loved while pushing boundaries even further. Let's dive into the heart of this Italian beast and discover what makes it one of the most exhilarating front-engine V12 convertibles ever produced. The first thing that grabs you is the design. At a glance, it looks unmistakably Ferrari, sharp, low, and wide. But the 2026 model brings subtle yet significant refinements. The front grille has been reshaped to improve airflow and cooling, with more aggressive contours to emphasize the car's ferocity. Sleek new LED headlights integrate seamlessly with aerodynamic channels that direct air efficiently over the hood. Along the sides, the sculpted body panels ripple like muscle under tension. And in the rear, the quad exhaust setup remains iconic, now surrounded by a slightly reworked diffuser that increases downforce at high speeds. The retractable hardtop folds away in just 14 seconds, even while cruising up to 30 miles per hour, transforming the car from a coupe to a convertible without disrupting its fluid silhouette. Under the hood is the soul of the 812 GTS, a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. In an era when even supercars are embracing turbocharging or hybridization, Ferrari has doubled down on tradition. And the result is astonishing. This V12 now produces 840 horsepower, a slight increase over the previous version, thanks to fine-tuned intake systems, lightweight internals, and a revised EQ. The rev limiter has been pushed to a spine-tingling 9,300 RPM, allowing the engine to scream like a Formula One car when pushed. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in under 2.9 seconds, and the top speed exceeds 211 miles per hour. But beyond the numbers, it's the sensation, the instantaneous throttle response, the howl of the exhaust, the purity of power delivery that sets this car apart from everything else on the road. Mated to the engine is a refined version of Ferrari's 7-speed, dual-clutch transmission. Shifts are lightning fast and seamless, offering a perfect balance between brutal performance and everyday drivability. Whether you're manually rowing through gears using the carbon fiber paddle shifters or letting the car do the work in automatic mode, the gearbox is intuitive, smart, and always ready for action. Ferrari's engineers have also reworked the exhaust tuning, especially in open-top mode, so every shift is accentuated by a rich, aggressive bark. The chassis has been upgraded to support the increased power and performance. Built on an aluminum space frame, the 2026 GTS offers even more rigidity than its predecessor, despite the retractable roof mechanism. Ferrari's side slip control system returns with improved calibration, allowing drivers to explore the limits of grip with confidence. The magnetorological suspension system continuously adjusts damping in real time, adapting instantly. Road conditions and driver input. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or gliding down a coastal highway, the GTS remains poised, planted, and rewarding. Inside the cabin, the 812 GTS strikes a balance between luxury and race-inspired. Minimalism. New for 2026 is a driver-centric digital display that's more customizable and sharper in resolution. The infotainment system has also been upgraded, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, integrated navigation, and a performance telemetry suite. High-end materials surround the occupants: leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and exposed carbon fiber. The seats offer enhanced bolstering for spirited driving, but remain comfortable enough for long-distance touring. The steering wheel remains one of the most unique in the business, loaded with controls for lights, wipers, and even drive modes, keeping the driver's hands exactly where they belong. Though it's tempting to see the 812 GTS as a hardcore track machine, Ferrari hasn't forgotten about everyday usability. Visibility is surprisingly good for a car of its class. The front and rear parking sensors, 360-degree cameras, and adaptive cruise control all come standard. Trunk space remains modest, but enough for a weekend getaway with the top down. What makes the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS so compelling isn't just its numbers, or even its design. It's the fact that it represents a dying breed. The naturally aspirated V12 Convertible is an endangered species in a world shifting rapidly toward electrification. Ferrari knows this, and instead of apologizing, they've chosen to celebrate it, loud, unapologetic, and drenched in emotion. This car is less about technology and more about theater. It's not just something you drive, it's something you feel. With production expected to be limited, the 2026-812 GTS is a collector's item in the making. Ferrari has poured decades of engineering expertise, racing knowledge, and passion into this machine. Whether you're lucky enough to own one or merely catch a glimpse of it tearing through a tunnel with its V12 howling, one thing is certain: the 812 GTS is a reminder that sometimes the best way forward is to honor the past with everything you've got. Thanks for joining us here at Scout Automobile.